welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new around here. My name is Ashley and I go by the Ashleyness here. Today we are playing Planet Zoo and this is my Esme Zoo number 17. And we are going to be putting all of these birds into our bird sanctuary today. As you can see, our wetlands and bird sanctuary has come a long way since we very first started. And these will be the last 4 birds for the sanctuary. And we're going to be starting with the cassowary, which is going to be located right here. We're just going to zoom in a little more. There we go. And then we're going to just jump right on in to the construction. So our very first thing we got to do is get the brick, and I am going to lay it down with this wall still here. Careful not to make it a part of the wall so I can delete it. And then we're just going to continue along this area here, mimicking where that wall came from. And making sure that we leave some space in between. And just going all the way around. As you can see, I already did build them a simple little shelter, so that's not something we have to work on today. Most of these have a shelter made, if not all of them, and they all have the basics of the foundation done with the groundwork. And we're just going to go at an angle right here and just make sure it matches up. There we go. And then, you know, the cassowary is pretty easy. All of these animals are pretty easy, these last 4 birds. So we don't really have to worry too hard about doing too much work for them. So then we're just going to go around with glass to make it a little harder for them to escape. Not that that's too much of a troublesome issue here in our sandbox mode, as it is selected that they cannot escape, but I do like to go for as much realism as I can manage. So I do try not to do anything too crazy. Just around and around and around we go. And then the game was having a little hiccups here and there, so I apologize for that. Little pause. But it's gonna happen, unfortunately. But you know, we keep going, we keep building, and keep being inspired. And then over here, we're gonna start the perimeter, the border, the barriers. And I use the null barrier so that we can, you know, so we can have our own. Almost done. There we go. And then we're just going to put this gate in here, blend it into the side. And then we're going to get our beautiful animals, which I still have to get from the marketplace. And then we're just going to wait forever for them because I have not managed to put in any keeper huts nearby. And so it takes them a really long time. The keeper huts and the one what they come from. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. So while we wait, we're just going to do some decorating and groundwork here, making it look like it blends in with the rest of the area. And you know, of course, the cassowary actually doesn't need water, like they're not swimmers, but of course it looks good because they are in a wetlands situation right now. And yeah. So we're trying to make it blend in. We're getting their toys in, and I thought about doing this barrier border around the top here, and I changed my mind. And we have our very first cassowaries. Yay! And look, they're already running and enjoying the space and having a good old time. And that pretty much does it for this one build. We're gonna watch our beautiful cassowaries. And stick around, we've got more, but first we're gonna watch these guys for a little while. Because they're silly. And they're beautiful. Alrighty, so our next bit here is we are gonna move along to our next ones. As you can see, they are right next door, and They are the ostrich. And so I'm not going to narrate throughout this one because it's going to be pretty much rinse and repeat of the same actions. We're going to do the border, we're going to do the decorations, we're going to get the animals in, and then we're going to just go for it. So I'll check in with you again in a little bit.
Alrighty, that is about it. We are done with our last four birds for our bird sanctuary. And here we got a beautiful overview of our bird area. And we're just gonna go ahead and do a little tour because, you know, it's really pretty and it's done. Let's look at it. At the very end of this zoo, we will do a full zoo tour. But for now, we're just gonna take it in chunks. So here's our beautiful flamingos. And we do have some babies now, as you can see. And they're just living their best life right now. And then as we carry on to this side, we can see we have our beautiful swans, which are having fun with the disco ball right now. And we do have babies in here too. Let's go find them. Where are they? Aha, there they are. And they are waiting for their food. There they are waiting, having a good old time together. Super cute. And then we're gonna go back to the path. Never mind. We're gonna cut across to the path. And as we continue forward, you can see our beautiful cranes and their babies. Whoa. And they are having a good feeding time right now. In their beautiful habitat. And then, of course, we're over to our cassowaries, which we just saw. We're not going to spend too much time with them. Then over here to our beautiful, I say beautiful a lot, don't I? Well, they're birds, so I feel like birds are beautiful. Our ostriches who have babies already. Look at these little cuties. They're so sweet. They're like, what are you looking at? Oh, they're so great. Oh my gosh. Look at them run. Ah, where are you going? I'm chasing you. And then our next ones, let's see, we zoom out. And across the way is our beautiful little chickens who do not have babies yet, but they're all running in a line with their little wings out. Oh, maybe they do have babies. They're over there in the corner. But look at them run. They are so silly. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're running. I don't know where they're going. They're just having a good time. All right, off we go. We're gonna fly over to our emus, who are just doing their thing. Just trotting along, exploring. And then as we come back through our very crowded path, across the way, we're just gonna walk in the grass because goodness, it is crowded. We have our beautiful bird's nest. As a reminder, we have our animals in here. We have our many penguins. Here's our king penguins and their babies. And they're all just running around. Having a good old time. All the different food locations. Look at that one scooting on his belly. Whee! I love it. And then over here we have our cute little kiwis. And we're just gonna pop inside because they're so little. It's hard to see them from the outside. And they have a baby right there.
So sweet. Love how everybody's eating right now. We just caught them all at feeding time. And then a cool little area here for them. Nice and dark. Brightness again. And we have our peafowl here. And they have many babies because, as you know, they breed very quickly. We have lots of kids running around in here. And then over here we have our little penguins. If we can find them, they're so little. Oh, there they are. Here we go. They're so tiny. They're so sweet. Oh, I love them. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Oh, I love it. All right, and then over here is our African penguins, who definitely have babies. And we are coming in the end of our video as we look at our beautiful little babies. They're so sweet. I do thank you for watching, and I hope you are inspired. But most of all, I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you again in the next one. Bye!